Hey guys, what's up? So today is November 17th, which means Thanksgiving is actually coming up in about a week. I really wanted to do something exciting for Thanksgiving because it's been a long time since I've really been able to celebrate anything realistically, and I actually have the entire week off of work. So what my boyfriend and I decided to do for Thanksgiving is actually drive down to Southern California to meet up with his sister and her boyfriend, and then eventually meet up with his parents, who will be driving across the country actually. So we're gonna have 6 of us for Thanksgiving, and that is probably the biggest group of people that I have really interacted with, aside from, you know, my boyfriend and his roommate. I am thinking about safety and taking precautions very, very seriously, especially because the numbers in the United States are atrocious right now. So one of the things that we have agreed to do before we meet up is to all get tested for COVID. So I'm gonna go get tested today. Yep. Okay, that was actually like the fastest thing. Sorry, I'm getting confused because I'm supposed to use this one elevator and not any of the other ones, but the other one opened. I would take the stairs, I have no idea where they are. Anyway, yeah, that was like super fast. It literally was like walking into a room, they sawed my nose. They didn't go up as far as the previous one that I've done, but I hope that they know what they're doing and it's still as accurate. So that's all done. Gonna head home then. We made it to Santa Barbara and are hiking. I don't actually know what this trail is called, but it's kind of similar to the other trails that we've hiked before around this area. Today we just took it easy and are going social distance hiking, and I think later today we're planning to go to the beach. So that'll be really nice, but it's just been nice to go out and get some sun. Good start though to Thanksgiving week. We made it to LA to our Airbnb, and I just wanted to show you guys around because it just looks really cool. If you look at the inside of the Airbnb, everything, like all the windows face out to the Los Angeles skyline. So everything faces out this way, and it's super hazy today. But you can see like the LA skyline over there. Inside, you have this bedroom with really interesting modern art. So this is actually the bathroom with the sink and a really cool bathtub. And again, this has like the view of like the skyline outside. There's like a full functional kitchen, I think matching art to the bedroom, and then just like a little living room. So we just got back from grocery shopping. We wanted to dine in tonight just because it's been kind of a big day with just driving and being out and about. So we went to Whole Foods to just grab like a nice hearty meal for the evening. This is the view at night. It's really, really cool. You can see Sunset Boulevard down there with the flashing lights, and then downtown LA on the left. So we just came back from our run outside and we got Dogtown coffee, which was recommended by one of the Try Guys videos. I think it was actually for burritos, but their coffee is actually like super good. That's so cool. All right, hi guys. We are currently actually waiting in line at Porto's Bakery and Cafe because we ordered this cake and these things called potato balls, and we actually saw that these were items on the BuzzFeed Worth It list, which is like has been informing what I've been doing in LA and like what we've been eating. This is one of the bakeries that they went to for cake, but they also said their potato balls are really good. This location actually in Burbank is one of the only places that was open pretty late tonight. We drove here, and on the way here we saw like this enormous line of cars and thought, oh, this must be like people who are getting COVID tested or something like this. It's not us. And then we pulled up to the bakery and realized that this line was actually for picking up like pre-ordered goods. Then we had to like circle the block, and then we ran into this like house which was playing like all this crazy music and had you tune in to a certain radio station. But now we're just waiting in line and it's taking a while, but I think we've made it like maybe halfway up the block. But I just thought it was kind of funny because I feel like this would never happen in any other city except for LA. I'm getting ready to pack up things for our ski trip. California just issued shelter-in-place orders again, so I don't know how that's going to change our trip yet, and I don't know what's going to happen outside of the state as well. I want to do everything I can to be really responsible and make sure that we're following orders and not doing anything that's like going to end up becoming like a super spreader or anything like that. I am still trying to ideally make everything work out, but we'll see what happens. I ordered a GoPro for the trip. So I just got it in the mail and I wanted to open it and show you guys what's in it. I got the GoPro Max as well as the 3-way tripod. This one was supposed to be the best one for snowboarding, so I think it will be good and work. The GoPro's on top, some lens covers, and then it comes with, I think this is a battery mount, and then charger, and I think these are also lens covers. This is the board that I've used for the past couple years, which I do love, but it was time for a little bit something new, which is why I got this baby here. You can definitely see that it's worn a little bit. Chipped the top edge, has nothing to do with the bottom though, so I'm not really worried about it because the riding surface seems to look good still. But I think I still need to take this one in to get waxed before the season starts. Also, I don't think Hermione's supposed to try spells because she's underage.
Oh, he does. Whatever.
Whatever. I'm sitting here now in my nest of ski stuff. Something really exciting happened today. My goggles came in. I got new goggles because my previous goggles were a little beat up. So my previous goggles were Smith goggles as well. I got them in 2017, I believe. So they're not super old, but I was being a dummy one day and was carrying my board along with my goggles next to it, and the goggle lenses were just hitting up against the edge of the board, and I didn't take into account how sharp the edges were. So right now there's this kind of like scratchy area right here. These lenses are rated highest in lens technology. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and open these. So this is what the box looks like. I also got the Asian fit goggles because I have an Asian face, and Asian faces are like flatter profile wise, so I want to have something that like fits really well so that I don't get a lot of humidity or anything like that in there. Generally after you're done skiing, you're supposed to leave your goggles out to dry. You shouldn't be directly putting them in a bag or anything like that because you want the water to evaporate. I think that this might be designed to keep your goggles drier so that you could probably put them in here and then let them dry in the case, but I think I'm still gonna keep them outside of the case after I'm done skiing. Here are the goggles. I'm gonna go ahead and try these on. Also want to make sure that the top of this lens is flush against my helmet so I don't have that gapping that everyone else has when they mismatch their helmets and goggles. So this is how they look together. As you can see, there's minimal gapping. From the inside, everything is tinted a little bit pink. I don't know what this looks like with daylight because It is 6 p.m. The fit is really nice. I don't know if you can see, but the foam actually comes right into my nose bridge. I think that's the Asian fit doing its thing. If you're looking for a budget goggle, this is not it. But I am excited to use these and let you know how I like them this season.
I'll go back to Colorado for a snowy Christmas together. Hopefully we will be able to do all these things in future years, of course. Until then, we wanted to show you appreciation for all that you do as parents and all that you do as children for your own parents. I'm sure that Apple, Agong, and Popo are very thankful for your love and commitment to family both near and overseas. As a gift this year, we have made a reservation for special Christmas dinner at the Sir Ali's. The dinner has been prepared, so you do not need to do anything. Prepaid additional for this reservation. Just dress nicely and show up. Please find the details below. Have a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We love you both much. Jamie and Jennifer. Yeah, okay, good. We will be there early, definitely. This place, we haven't been there.
I know, I asked you.
We just stopped by once.
One time.
Mommy's birthday.
Yeah, my birthday. Daddy didn't plan anything. He said, let's go to this Michelin place. I said, are you crazy? He said, no, let's just go there. Won't be so many people. So we went there, and they said, do you have a reservation? Nicely. Harry said, no, we don't. But do you have a space? No, you need to reserve 2 months ahead or whatever, 2 weeks. I can't remember. So we went upstairs to have a drink.
Yeah, I think
that's the place.
The upstairs,
all around.
The upstairs is called the lobby. The Peninsula Hotel also like manages that one.
This is so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, as soon as this pandemic is gone, we're gonna gather together somewhere we don't know. Maybe Hawaii again. Those places. So have faith. Have faith.
Maybe Tahiti.
Yeah. Now things are a lot more complicated. You guys all have boyfriends, right? But anyway.
I don't care. I would love to see the family. I don't even care where we go.
Yeah.
Do you have yours?
Yay!
Okay. Yay! Who starts?
You start.
Written on December 11th, 2020. TV read on December 25th. For Jennifer, we saw so much ugly this year, and talking to our family and you was, as is, and is, always such a beacon of light and love. I hope we get to spend more time with each other next year, and I miss you dearly. Safe drive to see Scott this season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Much love, Jimmy. Yay!
Oh, wait.
I couldn't make a bigger one that fit in an envelope. It's a little scary, Jamie.
That's a really good tree.
Oh, it's so cute. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
I also made you this baby Christmas tree. It's so cute, and maybe you can put it on top of the Evo package. Okay, I'm super excited to hear about small mom and dad's dinner on Christmas. I hope they take lots of pictures. I love you bunches, and I think we did pretty okay this year. I hope things will be looking up soon, and we can see each other in person soon. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Jemmy. Thank you.
My mom usually gets us like toiletries, like lotion, and then like gum
Nice.
and like deodorant and chocolate.
That's
in our
good.
stocking.
That's good, because then you're happy and then you smell good. Okay, this is the package.
Jimmy!
Yeah.
God.
Should I open it all the way?
Do you want to? Yeah, you want to take a look?
Yeah. Oh, it's so fat. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, this is the tool. This is the most exciting one. What's up guys? It's New Year's Eve and we just made it to Elk Grove where we're gonna be spending 3 nights. We actually just drove here from Santa Barbara, which took probably like more than 6 hours just because we stopped to get food and gas and stuff like that. Hey guys, what's up? I really feel like I need to document this in some way, shape, or form. Currently, I'm sitting inside our rental car at one of our friends' houses near Lake Tahoe. A whole shit show happened last night where our Airbnb actually canceled on us because of the California shelter at home ordinance. And it's one of those things where like I agree that California should be being very strict, and like the fact that we're one of the only states who is being really strict is a good thing for us, and like I support us taking strict measures to like help prevent COVID. But for us, like having our Airbnb cancel on us like very last minute was really stressful and challenging, and we spent 6 hours on the phone with Airbnb customer support, and it was absolutely ridiculous, and no one could seemingly help us, and people seemed to be spending like a very long time to get back to us, and like then their shift would end and we'd get transferred to somebody else and have to re-explain our whole situation. But there was a miscommunication between Airbnb and the host who was hosting the property that we had. So because of that, we ended up in kind of like a bad situation where we didn't really have anywhere to go. And we found out at about like 4 p.m. yesterday after we were done skiing. And then it took until midnight for us to realize that like we weren't going to get help. Thank God, like we drove to a friend's house who lives like an hour and a half away. The drive was actually awful because it was raining and super foggy, and like there were like definitely moments where I was like, I'm not gonna make it, like I have to like pull over or something like that. But like the fog was so thick and like it wasn't safe at all to pull over. But anyway, it was just this whole nightmare, and we spent like I'm so grateful that we were able to spend a night with our friend. But yeah, so you can hear the rain right now on the car. It was like this coming in as well. So anyway, we're trying to figure out what to do now with Airbnb. This was like by far the worst experience I've ever had with Airbnb. And I totally understand, again, it's like unprecedented times with COVID and like shelter in place in California and stuff. So I know that people are kind of like struggling everywhere to figure out how to deal with it. But I think that canceling like at the moment that we are checking in is not really the right way to handle it. And I think that, you know, shelter in place has been like enforced, you know, weeks earlier than today, and yesterday. So I think that, you know, we really should have been given a heads up that's saying like, hey, like, you know, your property's canceled or something like that. And right now I'm just trying to maintain calm, and I've snuck into the car just to record this message because I don't want to like disturb the common spaces where our friend is staying, and he's working there today. I wanted to update you guys about what's going on, but this is like a very, very wild and unprecedented thing that's been happening. I don't know, I'm hoping that this is the worst of it that's going to come on our trip, but who knows? Like, I think I'm trying to be flexible and also safe at the same time, so we'll see what happens, but wish us luck. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because Billy's in a meeting outside. We finally found an Airbnb. We've been here a couple nights. We actually got here and realized that there's no kitchen, so we ordered a crock pot and we finally got it. So I'm about to open it and I'm very excited so we can have warm food. We're gonna be at this Airbnb for another week and a half, so this will be good to have for us. Today is January 6th. I've been feeling kind of anxious and down, especially given what has happened recently at the Capitol. This is my standing desk, everyone. It's what I've resorted to. We went skiing today and decided to leave the crock pot on. So we have chuck roast, onion, celery, carrots. This is our kitchen setup. Just this right here. This morning we went on a hike instead of skiing because it actually takes an hour and a half kind of to get there and to get back. And the snow yesterday was only okay, so we decided to just go on a hike today and stay here. And I just wanted to show you what I made for lunch. It's a microwave meal again. I've never really lived with microwave foods. Even in college we would cook. So this is what I made. It's just spinach and pasta. It looks pretty good for microwave food. All right, so today was our last day in Nevada City. Nevada City is the place we've been staying at in California. For our last night, we decided to make lasagna in the slow cooker, and it actually, I think, was the best meal that we've cooked so far. I added a bunch of kale to the lasagna, and we added extra sauce on one half just because Billy likes his stuff really saucy. It actually turned out really good. We basically just put everything in here and then turned it on high for 3 hours and then let it sit there for a little bit so the noodles could absorb the moisture. And it was actually really good because the cheese was also like chewy and everything was like cooked really well. I feel like it's even easier than oven lasagna. That was our dinner for tonight, and I think we're gonna pack some of it up for the road tomorrow as well. I wanted to close out the vlog here because we're actually gonna be traveling and driving tomorrow, and that's kind of gonna be the beginning of a different kind of lifestyle where I'm hoping to get more snowboarding in and cohesively combine like my work and where I'm living a little bit more. While we've been here, a lot of it's just been working, which is why I haven't filmed a lot of it. We've actually just been like working normal hours. I think I've actually probably been working more because it's just been super busy. For tonight, I'm actually just gonna be packing up and making sure that the Airbnb is clean so we can leave tomorrow. We're gonna be leaving super bright and early, and I'm really excited to see what's coming next. To be honest, I'm really anxious about just our plans with the pandemic and things like that. We're doing our best to be as safe as we can, and given that several of us going on this trip have broken our leases in order to do so, there haven't been a ton of other options for us to kind of like back out and leave. So because of that, we're trying to be extra safe and careful with everything. This is something that a lot of people have been spending a lot of time on for the past several months, and it's finally happening. It's a little bit surreal that it's happening, and I'm also, you know, concerned because we're like in the worst position that we could be in terms of COVID. Obviously, no one thought that we'd be like, you know, in this really bad state, but here we are, and this is kind of the best we can do at this point. In the meantime, for my friends and family out there, I hope you guys are doing well. I know 2021 has been off to a really rough start, and I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about things that have been going on in this country, but I am not gonna get into that tonight since I have a lot of packing to do. So until next time, I'm wishing everyone happiness and healthiness, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.